Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Trop Talk episode 20. My name is Elijah Fluellen. I'm joined by my co-host Hunter Tubbs. Hunter, how you doing?
I'm great, man. 20th episode. How about that?
20 already.
It's
I mean,
crazy. And it's
I
only
mean,
fitting that we celebrate this 20th episode with a very special guest, a
man,
man who needs no introduction to Rays fans. We know that. It's the top 10 draft pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates in 2013, All Star with the Rays in 2019, helped lead the Rays to multiple postseason appearances, including a trip to the World Series in 2020, as we all know. Austin Meadows, thanks for joining, man.
Thanks for having me, guys. Looking forward to. I appreciate that. Looking forward to talking. Looking forward to it.
I was telling Elijah we met at Club Champion a few years ago. I
Yep,
don't know if you remember that. Yeah,
I
I got
do.
a. I just sent Elijah the picture I made you take with me, like a little fangirl. But we'll clip that right here so you guys could see it.
You were in there just ripping it, ripping
I was
drives.
trying to catch up to you, man.
No, 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 no. I got that
Yeah.
banana slice.
Shout out our guy Greg over there at Club Champion.
Love Greg. Love Greg. You got me right. I played Stream Song yesterday. Feeling good.
Oh,
Feeling
I
good.
saw that.
Fitted clubs make you play better. I think that's pretty true fact.
Oh, no doubt. I'm playing on Sunday for my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that track. What's your favorite course out there?
I would have to say yesterday, red. I played the red. It
Red.
was
Yeah.
it was so sick. It is.
Yeah.
It's in such good shape right now. Um,
Always.
from the rain, recent rain, ton of rain that we got, and then I don't know. I was like my thing going in was like I feel like it could be dry just because of all this heat, but the rain helped. Greens are rolling perfect. No dry spots. It was pure, very pure.
Good to know. I'm excited. We're playing the blue course. I've played
Heck
the
yeah,
red and black. I've never played blue, so we had to
lose
check
a
that
treat.
out.
They're all
Yeah,
very
you can't
awesome.
go wrong with any of them. But yeah, man, we kind of let's kind of start at the beginning here with the infamous Chris Archer trade. So obviously, you are arguably part of one of the biggest trades in Rays history. A lot of people call it the fleece of the organization. Kind of take us back to that moment, kind of when you found out you were included in that deal. Kind of what was your initial reaction? What were your expectations coming to Tampa Bay? And ultimately, kind of how did it turn out compared to what you envisioned?
Yeah, that was a pretty shocking moment for me. Um, I remember, getting called up for Starling Marte, and basically when they had told me that I was getting, this is actually, before I made my debut, my major league debut, they had told me, you're going to go up for Starling Marte and play for him. He's hurt right now. Play for him for a few games or several games, and then go back down. That wasn't the case. I uh, I ended up doing very well. I kind of exceeded, I guess, everyone's expectations. Probably my own too. I kind of was rookie of the month, did really really well, and um, kind of was thinking, I'm here to stay, right? I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay in the outfield, be with Pittsburgh for a long time, and then as soon as you think that, things things can change really quick. So I noticed it was weird. It was interesting and weird at the same time that like the last it was probably about a week or two where I wasn't really playing much, and I was starting to come off of my little hot streak, and like I said, when I got up there, and we just said peace out. We left. Me and my now wife, at the time of my fiance, now wife, we packed our whole apartment up and drove to Georgia because I got sent down to AAA for the race. So I got sent down to Durham, and they weren't even in Durham, so they were in Gwinnett, and that's actually where I'm from. So it was very strange how that actually happened. Tyler went straight to the show with the Rays, and I got sent down. I was jealous. I was like, "Why am I not going to the big leagues? I'm so confused right now. I'm already at the big leagues. I don't know what's happening." And yeah, that's how it went down, man. It was. Then I stayed at AAA for a few months, which some people would think would suck, but it was one of the best times of my minor league career, meeting all those guys in Durham and having so much fun with them. And I had so much success. It was a good time. We ended up winning the whole thing. I think it was the national championship. So we had a pretty dang good team, AAA. but I made the most out of it.
I was about to ask you, like, how stacked was that Durham team? Because I forget the
Loaded,
18. Yeah, you had everybody.
loaded. We were basically a big league team.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like the Rays, at that time, was considered like the best organization in the sense of minor leagues. AAA guys like minor leaguer, like farm system. The Rays were like at the top, and it was crazy. The pitching, everything. It's like the Rays had their hands full. You know what I mean? They were like, "Oh my God, who do we bring on now? Everybody's so good," and that's ultimately what led to our success. I think for the next like 4 years after that, 3 years after that, whatever, when I was a part of the team. So definitely a special team. Really, really fun time in Durham with the boys.
Dude, those Durham Bulls, man, they're always nasty.
Great
Ray,
city, low key, great city.
you been
Uh,
up there, Elijah? I've
Yeah,
never been
yeah.
to a
Well,
Durham Bulls game.
I worked for
Okay.
USA in 2024. I'm thinking about the
mm,
2019 Durham Bulls, but no, dope ballpark, good food. I love that area, man. That was yeah. I got to see Junior in 24 before he came back up. So yeah,
yeah,
that was that 18 team was loaded though. Like
yeah.
Willie, Jake, Diego Castillo was on that team. Like yeah, they had
Diego Castillo, oh my God, I
yeah,
forgot about him. That guy was nasty.
yeah,
He was so good with the Rays.
Oh, he
Sinker,
clutched
just
up in
97
2020,
mile
man.
bowling balls.
yeah. Your boy G-Man was on that team.
G-Man Choy.
Yeah. Oh, tell
Yeah.
us the story about when you got. I remember this vividly from 19. You guys drove. You guys drove down to Miami, and G-Man was on Instagram Live the whole time.
It was so random. I don't know why why he came with us. Uh, man, driving in the car with a guy like G-Man for 4 or 5 hours is just an interesting experience. He's an interesting man. He is a hilarious individual. Great teammate. Just just all over the place, man. And I mean, he's a staple for the Rays. I mean, that guy freaking rates. He always would come up in the big moments. You know what I mean? Like in big moments, he
Hmm.
would always delivered right. Um, but no,
Especially against Garrett Cole.
especially against Garrett Cole. Um, me and G-Man had a special relationship. He loved to fish. Um,
Interesting.
yeah, he loved to fish. We would go and fish actually at when I at St. Pete where we lived during the 2019 season. He would actually come over because we lived by the water and we had good friends that lived on the water. So we go fish their dock, and catch all sorts of fish, and he would keep all of it. Like I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like I'm talking like catfish,
Dinner.
everything. Like this is we eat everything from where I'm from. We eat everything. So it
That's
was just
funny.
he's just a funny guy, man.
Just
What
loading
a
up the
cool
cooler with
what,
catfish.
yeah, loading up the cooler with catfish, making catfish stew or whatever. I don't know what the hell he was doing. But good times with G Man. I miss that guy. We still talk. We still talk every now and then. The language barrier is still a little. He's pretty good English, but we definitely still text every now and then.
That's awesome to hear.
Well, speaking of 19, the walk me through the Garrett Cole homer on opening day.
Mm.
Justin
Uh,
Verlander.
Oh, that was Verlander. That was Verlander. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
That was
I
Verlander.
mean, either one would be.
Yeah, that year.
I'll take either. No,
Oh,
no, for sure.
you had a kind of big one off Garrett Cole there too.
Yeah, yeah. I'll put Justin Verlander. 2-1 pitch outside. I don't hit home runs to left field, so that was pretty interesting how that played out, especially my first one with the team. And going back a little bit, I remember in 2018. I remember getting called up towards the for it was the last 2 weeks of the season, and they were actually in Toronto. So keep in mind, I had just finished playing with Durham, and then I got called up the last like 2 3 weeks because they were like trying to make a playoff run at the end of 2018. I remember like guys like Tommy Pham, Carlos, like literally Carlos Gomez, like we're going way back. And playing with those guys. I remember we were in Toronto. That was my debut with the Rays. I came off the bench and I got 3 hits that game. And that was where it kind of I started to develop really just it was that confidence that like, okay, I like it here. I like it here. You know what I mean? Like kind of getting that feel and like kind of 3 hits right off the jump, impressing impressing the staff, doing what I could to help the team that night, and that I just finished strong, right? 2018, I finished strong and continued to play, and then that kind of I feel like that those few weeks or that last month or whatever, however long it was with the team with the Rays, kind of put me in that spot, that leadoff spot for the next year in 2019, that I was going to be, the guy or whatever. But I remember facing Verlander, and I blacked out, man. When I hit the ball, I blacked out, no question. I know everybody says that, but like I legitimately just didn't know what was happening. And he threw a 2-1 fastball outside. I don't even think it was a strike. If you look at the box, it was outside of the zone. And I got my barrel on it somehow and flicked it to left field and got it over the fence. It was just pure adrenaline, man. I can't explain that moment. The crowd cheering and me being a new face to the team. There was just so much emotion going on there. It was a special moment, no question.
Yeah, man. I'd say for whatever reason, a lot of guys come to the Rays and somehow excel. I don't know. Like, what do you think it is about the Rays organization that kind of brings out the best in people and yourself?
I think it's the Trop, man. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I really don't know. For me, um, going over to the Rays and meeting all the coaches, and I remember how relaxed everything was. I feel like that was a really big part of it. Kevin Cash is very chill. They're all just kind of like very fitting for Tampa Bay, right? Like a Florida team, like just very, very kind of relaxed, and like it was more like welcoming in a sense of, all right, Austin, like do what got you to this point, right? Like they're not trying to change you. They're not trying to. I know other teams that try to, fix your swing, fix your hands, fix all sorts of stuff, especially if you're struggling. But the Rays were just like, bro, bring it on. Let's see what you got. And that was very comforting for me. And I felt like I just like fit right in. And that was more, for me, that was more important than it was the playing, because that eventually led to me being comfortable on the field with my teammates and coaches, and knowing everything's good, and that ultimately led to my success, I believe.
I would say you had a lot of success, especially 2019, 2020. I guess we could fast forward right now to 2020. I guess kind of what made that 2020 team different. Obviously, Rays fans still talk about that team. What made it so special compared to other teams you've been on? What about that team let you get? I mean, the path to that World Series was insane. Yeah, I think it was, what was it? Blue Jays, Astros, Yankees, Astros, Dodgers to finish it off. So
Yeah, that was a crazy run. That was a crazy run, and a very hard time in general for the world and for the sports world and for everybody. I mean, it was terrible. It was, the situation that we were in earlier that year. To start the season, we didn't even have spring training. It's just like, how's that normal? And they basically just shut the whole thing down. We didn't know if we were going to play. And I remember 2020 kind of sucked for me, to be honest with you, in the beginning, because when we got the okay from MLB to come back, knowing that we were going to play a 60-game season, all that kind of stuff, I had literally got COVID like when we came back. I was out for like a month. I kept testing positive for COVID. We would test every day, and I kept testing positive, and I felt fine. I didn't know what was going on. So obviously, if you tested positive, you couldn't, be around anybody, get anybody sick or whatever it was. So I had to stay away from the team for like a month. And coming off of 2019 season, we went to the playoffs in 19. Like we had a really, really good team. I had an amazing year, and I was excited. And then COVID happened, and then it just kind of like just killed my vibe. And I remember, having to watch the team play while I'm, at a rental house in St. Pete. It was pretty brutal, actually. And couldn't leave, couldn't go anywhere, knowing that I had COVID, could not go to restaurants, just had to basically just get food delivered from our friends to the house. It was just such a strange time. And for me, it was hard to stay in shape, hard to stay dialed in because I remember getting out of breath really easily. I remember like certain things that were kind of going on when I had COVID, so it was really hard for me to like kind of keep up with the game. And when you're away, you're having to like I was literally like having to work out with nothing. I couldn't go to the field. So I had to, work out at the house with nothing. I would have to, go on runs down the street, try to
Push
stay in
ups.
shape, whatever. Yeah, push ups. I'm like, this is strange, right? And that could have kind of put me behind the eight ball, to be honest with you, for the rest of the year. And but I tried to keep my head above water. Um, Going into I think I played like 20 or 30 games that year, I believe, which was like nothing, and not what we're used to, right? Playing 140, 130 games or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure in 2019 I might have played. You could fact check that 130, 140 somewhere in there, and then coming off of that to playing basically nothing, and then all of a sudden I got to ramp up for the playoffs, and that's when everybody just went off. We all had our moments. I feel like, I had my moments off Garrett Cole against the Yankees. Obviously the Mike Brasso. There's so many like crazy highlights of that year that like they're so easy to remember because there were such big moments, and obviously Brett Phillips, in Game Five, and like the list just kind of goes the list goes on and on and on and on, and we all just kept we had we had a really good team. We had a really really good team. Randy Arozarena was just like the dude. I didn't even like, he was on fire, absolutely on fire, setting records left and right.
Came out of nowhere.
And I'm like, who is this guy? This guy is unbelievable. This is the best baseball player I've ever seen in my life, like literally. um and that everybody was doing their part, you know what I mean, and like in different avenues of the game. And I know we came up one game short for the Dodgers in the World Series, but man, what a special team. It was so much fun to be a part of.
Yeah, I got your games played from 2019 and 2020 here. So 2019 you played 138, 2020 you played 36. So yeah, it's
Yeah, that's a big drop.
that's a big drop. Yeah, and then
That's hard to
20
find
yeah
your rhythm, no question.
yeah it's like and then 21 you played 142. Of course, that was a
Oh
special
wow.
year as well. Yeah, I mean that was 2020
Yeah,
was a wild
yeah. I think
year.
I was the first guy to get over 100 RBIs in a while. At that point, I think the last guy, I think it was like 10 to 12 years before me, I think it was Carlos Pena? You might have to fact check that too.
I think that's
It's
what it was.
probably
uh,
Longo.
was it Longo? Yeah, over 100.
It
Yeah.
was Longo, yeah.
Oh wait,
It
yeah.
was Longo, yeah.
Um, that was a special year. I remember playing with Nelson Cruz. That was
Hmm.
sick. That
Oh
guy,
man.
that guy is a special human being. Very awesome teammate. Very awesome dude. I remember he gave me those yellow cleats. If you look at my highlights in 2021, I wore yellow cleats towards the end of the season,
Yeah.
or kind of middle to the end of the season. Nelson gave me those, and I feel like I don't know what it was, but he gave me those, and I feel like it's just like I just like went off like from an RBI standpoint, and just like home runs, and like I don't know. It takes like really good teammates to make you kind of help you believe in yourself, and he was a big part of that. Kevin Kiermaier was probably the biggest for me. Play with him, for 4 years. That dude will pick you up no matter what. If you're feeling down, he is there to pick you up. And just can't thank my teammates enough. We had just an unlimited group of guys that were awesome, awesome dudes.
That was such a special year. And that pitching staff was absolutely disgusting.
Loaded.
What was it like playing just the whole entire playoffs in empty stadiums?
It's
Was that
terrible.
like
Oh man.
super weird? Were they actually
Yeah.
like pumping crowd noise in there, or was that all fluff?
I don't know if that's a myth or if that's a true statement, but I believe
Yeah.
that there definitely were.
Yeah.
Okay,
They got crowd noise from MLB the show and they sent it to all 30 teams. It was weird.
that's crazy.
It was weird.
Yeah, so that was going on, and people had to pay for their cutouts,
Yep.
and that was also really strange. I'm like, MLB, what, do you need more money? So it's like they're at the game, but they're in a cutout. I'm confused here.
Yeah, like $150 too. You know?
It's
Elijah,
like
don't
they
lie.
might
I
as
know
well
you
just
had one.
pay for the ticket and came to the game and just spaced out. It's the same thing. So that was an interesting thing. Seeing my family in cardboard cutouts behind home plate. I'm just like, what the heck's going on?
You guys are
Um,
there.
yeah. So doing that whole thing was so interesting and so challenge. There were so many different challenges to that. Being in bubbles, hotel bubbles in Houston, being in hotel bubbles in San Diego. Just very strange deal, especially when you see the opposing team and you're in the same hotel as you. That's where you're just like, what is going on? That was the Dodgers. So when we were in Texas
Oh,
for the
no
World
way.
Series, we're in the same hotel. Yeah, so we would have like our own rooms of like eating food and gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all did the best that we could, and it was like running into Dave Roberts or like Mookie Betts. It's like, good luck tonight, man. How'd you sleep last night? It's just very strange. Uh,
So
just
weird.
very strange year. Just so many weird things that happened that just weren't normal, to like the average human being, and the stuff that we kind of had to go through to play was very strenuous for sure. And then obviously the World Series, they we had some fans. Thankfully, that's when they started to come back, and I think they filled half the stadium. I remember because I remember Texas. It was like literally their brand new stadium
Mhm.
at that time. So we had actually like we're like the first games to like break in the stadium, and it was so sick. That's a great stadium, by the way. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
But we had to actually play in front of people, and I was like, "This is what it's actually like." There was half the stadium, but at least there were real people,
Yeah.
and so that was good. Good way to end the year, and then go into to the next year with you know full capacity.
What's okay? So we just alluded on stadiums. What's your if you can give me your three, of course it's baseball. Give me your three favorite stadiums to play in and your three least favorites.
Okay, three favorites. Are you talking about just like the field in general, or like the whole city, like everything?
We'll go field. We can go
Field,
field.
Field,
like
yeah.
surface.
Just
Okay,
as far just the stadium.
okay.
No, not start. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fenway
Okay.
is great. San Diego,
Yep.
awesome. Um, Atlanta, probably.
Okay.
Those are probably my top three.
Yeah.
What was the first one?
Yankee Stadium though has the no, it wasn't Yankee Stadium, but Yankee Stadium didn't crack the top three because I hate Yankee fans.
Love it.
Hate's a strong word. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, but I'm kidding. Uh, Yankee Stadium had the best visiting clubhouse in all of baseball, and it wasn't even close. So,
I've heard
but
that.
I'm not going to put them there just because of that. But that's a little side note.
I've heard the food they give out is just
Oh my god,
insane.
it's dude. This guy's carving a ribeye in the corner. They got sushi, lobster tail, cake, this ice cream, everything you want,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
They're just trying
Yeah.
to, yeah, they're trying to
They're trying
fatten
to
you
beat
up.
you up, man, and slow
Yeah,
you down. That's what
exactly.
happened to me, man. They slowed me down
Like
because
I
I ate all
heard
that food, bro.
Many Navarro told me it's like if Cheesecake Factory could be in a major league clubhouse,
There,
that's what Yankee.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep. If you
Yeah.
combine that with Capitol Grill,
Yeah.
freaking, I'm trying. What's the one where they heat your plate up?
Oh,
Oh,
Benihana.
what? No, no, no. Oh, I mean, yeah, Benihana for sure. What's the one? Ah, dang it! They cook your steak in the plate in the oven, and it comes out like sizzling hot.
Oh,
Ruth's Chris. No,
probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
You
Probably.
got you got to
Bruce
fact
Chris
check
Del
me.
Frisco is one of those two.
Something like that.
Anyway, we're talking about
All
top
good
of the
stuff.
line. Yeah. We're talking about top of the line.
So sorry, I got carried away there. I was thinking, I'm hungry. I'm thinking about food right now.
Well, I don't blame you one bit either.
I'm
Hey,
not just
yeah.
kidding.
It's dinner time.
The least favorite, the three least favorite. God, I mean, Oakland was terrible. You got to have, even though it's not there anymore. I mean, Oakland when I played was crap. Even though the 29, I mean the wild card game in 19 was sick.
That was
Yeah, I
crazy.
wasn't there.
You know,
I wish
Yandy
it was
taking
there.
Chaminade
Yeah.
deep twice.
Yeah.
Yanni Diaz is
And
like the best player I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay.
Best hitter, hands down, I've ever seen,
Okay.
been a part of.
Yeah.
But I would say Oakland.
Hmm.
Um, I would say Chicago, White Sox. Just
Okay.
just a not a good city. It's outside.
that
Yeah.
area, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that
following you.
area. Man, I've played at 28 out of 30 stadiums. I haven't played in Milwaukee or Colorado. I feel like those would be really good stadiums to play at.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would probably say St. Louis. St. Louis is
Okay.
Nothing special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hot.
hope I
Oh my
don't take
God.
a lot of hate on this
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
saying those
Definitely.
names, but
I was worried you were going to say the Trop, so
no.
you saved yourself there.
The Trop, I did very well at the Trop, so I can't hate on it. I can't hate on the Trop.
Got you.
Dude, PNC's not up there for you?
Yeah. I mean, I
God,
think
I
PNC
love that stadium.
I've only played there not a lot. Obviously, when I played for the Pirates and
Yeah.
played against them, I think I played there once against them. But it is, yeah, beautiful. No question. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that backdrop's insane.
100%.
Toughest pitcher you ever faced?
Uh, Gosh. I would probably say Aroldis Chapman, like when he was with the Yankees. And obviously now, I mean, that guy, he doesn't age apparently. He just like gets better as he gets older. Apparently, he was not a fun. Usually, I wasn't even facing him. I was taken out of the game. They were hitting for me. You
Lefty
throw
lefty matchups
105 up,
brutal.
105 up and in. You're like, am I supposed to swing at this?
Hoping he walks you. Nastiest pitch you've ever seen?
Oh, the nastiest pitch I've ever seen. I would probably
105 up and in from Chapman.
yeah, that's pretty up there. I would probably say I faced Chris Sale once at the Trop,
Oh man.
and he threw me a slider, I think 18 feet outside, and I swung at it. And I don't know what was happening. I felt so embarrassed. I'm like, I'm just gonna walk back. I didn't even strike out. I was just like, I don't even want to continue this at bat.
I
uh,
think probably started behind you too.
yeah, it started behind me, sidearm, ended up in the other batter's box, and I swung at it in the dirt. Just stupid.
Okay. 70 career home runs. Is there one that stands out above the rest?
Yeah, I would probably say Toronto when I hit that fifth decker. I would
Mm-hmm.
think that was like the best, the furthest of my career for sure. And then Brandon Lau follows it up. And if you see the video, he hits it like right where I hit it. It's like, what? You can't make this stuff up.
Were
So
you
that
wearing the yellow
was,
cleats?
huh?
Were you wearing the yellow cleats?
No, no, no.
That was 19. I remember I was watching that at Fergs. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
19. Yeah, I hit it like out of the stadium, almost basically, and it like I remember it hitting the top and just like dropping, like just kind of fading down, dropping down, and I remember all my teammates like glassed out, looking at it, just like, oh my, like everybody just freaking out. That was a bomb. That one stands out. I think it stands out more because Brandon also did it. Like that was very rare feat that we both did.
Yeah.
Great
And
teammate, by the way.
then
Miss that guy.
Bila. Yeah, man, he's tearing it up in Pittsburgh right now too. We
No
miss him.
surprise. No surprise. He's a stud.
Mm-hmm. And then single most memorable moment for you in your career that comes to mind.
I mean, it's hard to
It's a
beat when
loaded
you're
question.
yeah. Being in the big leagues, you're spoiled, man. There's so many good moments, good memories, good people you meet. Like there's so much good there. I would say the All-Star game was really special because, when I was so sick, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew this. I got food poisoning the night before and I played through it. And then I ended up in the hospital the next day. That was my All-Star experience in Cleveland. Uh,
That's
but
Cleveland
while I
for
was
you.
fighting through the pain, you know, I'm I go in. I didn't start the game. I go into left field in like the fifth or sixth inning or whatever it was, and Mike Trout's in the center, and I'm like, kind of starstruck, right? Like this dude, I'm playing, with the greatest of all time, and I just feel like when you realize that, it just puts everything in perspective. That like, oh my God, I made it. I made it. Like I'm here. I belong here, and that was a starstruck moment for me. But that wasn't even. I mean, even think about all those guys in our locker room in 2019, like Justin Verlander, like these are all Hall of Famers. Just kind of we're just hanging out with,
Yeah.
and me and Brandon are the young guys, the All Stars. Just like hope we don't step on anybody's toes.
When they fucked up Brandon's name, I was like, damn, I feel bad for him.
What's that?
They messed up Brandon Lau's name in the when they were into Joe Buck.
Oh, he
Brandon
hates that.
Lowe. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
we still do that to this day
oh yeah, yeah.
to
It's the
Brandon.
way. Yeah,
Love that guy. I mean, everyone's gonna mess it up at some point.
Well, especially at one point we had three of them on the team, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Low, low,
Names
low.
there,
Yeah.
Josh. Holy cow, that was crazy. He's like three brothers on the same team. What's going on?
Oh, that's great.
I like those hats. Y'all got some dope swag.
thank you,
Thanks,
man.
man.
Yeah, I tried
He's the
to.
hat guy. I'm the jersey guy.
Love it.
Yeah, yeah. It's bad. So I was a fan host with the Rays, and then I worked for the team. I worked for the team pretty much 9 years. I got a whole collection full.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, yeah, man. Oh, what
Dude, I
was
got it.
I got one more. What was your favorite part about playing with your brother?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, we unfortunately never got to play with each other in the big leagues, but we played with each other in spring training, and that was very cool. It was almost like when you think about it, it was almost like very very surreal. It was like I remember I just felt so much older than him. I guess is what you know what I mean. I felt so much older than him. I'm like, how are we both playing together? He's like 5 years younger, almost, or 4.5 years younger, and we didn't even go to high school together. Like I was literally drafted, and he's still in high school. It was just a very uh very strange thing, but I loved it, man. I wanted him to do better than me. I wanted him to. I was genuinely cheering him on, even though we were on the same team, and that I obviously wanted to do good. It was just I just wish we got more of that. Unfortunately, I got my career cut short, but going back, I wish we would have played together longer, and I wish we would have actually played together in the big leagues. But being together in spring training was super special. Our families were loving it. Like my mom was freaking out. Our family everybody was freaking out. I remember going into spring training that year. I don't know if you saw that picture, but he was carrying my bags.
Yeah,
Yeah. I do remember seeing that.
He was like, he was carrying my bags and everything. And I had literally nothing because like obviously I'm like the veteran or whatever that doesn't really need much because I know how spring training works and like all your stuff's in the locker anyways from your from like Nike or whatever it was, and he's bringing like 3-4 bags because he's like the young guy and all that. So I didn't even make him bring that stuff. That's just how it happened, and they got a picture of it, and it was super funny, but really cool, man. Something I'll never forget.
I love it. Dude, tell us a little bit about your social media and your new Boats and Homers brand.
Yeah, man. It's been a lot of fun, dude. I
Your
you
new
know
venture.
have met so many people like in this industry, in the fishing world, in the golf world. I'm just like trying to. I just do stuff that people love to see, love to watch, right?
Yeah.
Like as a dude, like our hobbies are like pretty much golf and fishing, the majority of guys, right? And that's kind of where I'm that's where I kind of wanted to go for, and I not that I'm trying to like be good at those things. I've been doing those things my whole life, golf and fishing. And I wanted to start the channel because one, I wanted to raise awareness for like for mental health because I was, obviously that's what got me out of the game. And I was like, how can I kind of give back or like share my experience or help others or whatever it was? And that's the main reason because I originally wanted to start a podcast and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I want to do like action stuff, like Get Out. I can't just sit inside all day talking and talking and talking. Like I could talk, but I wanted to like, get out and do that stuff. And I just thought about, fishing and golf came later. Golf just kind of happened. Someone had, I forgot who mentioned it, but like you should put golf on the channel. And me and some of the Detroit
Probably
Tigers.
me.
So my brother, it's probably you. Yeah, it's probably you. I was like, you know what? Why not? I'm a member at concession, which is a really nice course down here, and I was like, why not? Right? Why not get some of those in? And so have a really good team. We golf on the channel. We fish on the channel. The fishing has been really good. We almost have 50 episodes. It's like crazy. Um, I have a website. I have merch. Hats, cups, shirts are coming. Like it's the real deal. I guess it wasn't. I kind of envisioned that a little bit, but it started to take off, and I feel like there's been a lot of hard work. I've had it for about a year now, and when after baseball, man, you get lost. I mean, you don't really know what to do with yourself. With your you're kind of like, I'm used to being with the boys every day and playing and competing and all this kind of stuff. And when that gets taken out of your life, you have decisions to make. How do I stay busy? How do I provide for my family? And this has kind of been the route that we have taken, and so far so good. So
It's been awesome, man. I remember
thanks.
I saw one of the first videos you posted. I think it was at Stream
Yeah,
Song
yeah,
Cabin or
that was my
whatever.
that
Never
was my
watched
second
it, but
episode. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, exactly. I'll give you
yeah,
your
man,
flowers. The production's great. Go check out Boats and Homers. Where did that
love it.
name come from? Top of the down. Oh,
No,
we got a
I
story.
came from.
I
What's that?
said, was there a story with it?
No, 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 no. I'm laughing because it's what we were just talking about. It was the Rays hitting coach Chad Matola. He's the
There you
man.
go.
He's the one that came up with the term.
There we
We
go.
were I it was in 2019 or 2021. I still don't remember. I have to ask him. I believe it might have been 2021 when he one day just said, "Let's go boats and homers," and I was like, "What?" Like I kind of like I kind of was like taken back by it. Like, that's a genius name. That's a great name. And I was like, I'm gonna use that one day. And here we are. Obviously we were using it a little early. I expected my career to be a little longer and like use it, but I'm like 40, but or whatever that is. But things happen for a reason, man. And I was like, I'm gonna take that and run with it, and that's what we're doing now. I miss playing. I miss being around the guys. I miss being around the boys, for sure. Um, but I've made my peace with it, and I'm moved on. And I think like I said, this channel has been really, really good. And thank you to Chad for getting it all started. I guess right.
Chad needs a little licensing
He's still
deal.
there. Legend. Chad Matola, the
Yeah,
best hitting coach I've ever had.
You got anything else, E?
I'm good, man. It's been awesome to chop it up with you, man. I'm genuinely happy to see you. Glad you're doing well.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Glad you're happy.
absolutely.
Especially glad you're in a good space mentally, and
Thank you guys. Appreciate
yeah,
it.
man. No problem at all.
I think a lot of the Rays fans will be happy that you're doing well too.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
appreciate you coming on, man. I
Yeah,
know a lot
man.
of
Thank you
people
guys for
always
having me. That
people
was a lot of
always
fun.
ask about you, so
Yeah,
it'll be good for them to hear from you.
yeah. I've kind
And
of I've kind of went behind the scenes for a few years, but definitely making my presence back on social media and not on the field, but social media, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. I just enjoy it, man. I love being on
yeah,
camera, like not in like a cocky way. It's almost like I'm just used to it way. We've pretty much been doing it my whole life, so I'm like, let's
yeah,
just keep doing
you're
it and
living
living the dream. Some would call it.
living
Yes,
the dream, man.
very blessed, very
Golfing,
blessed,
fishing, yeah, getting someone
very
else to
blessed.
record for you. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Your boat's sick
You
too,
don't
by the
want
way.
me. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You don't want
Yeah.
me. You don't want me recording, bro. Freaking GoPro mount on my. No, no, you don't want that.
I love it. Well, Austin, keep up the great work, man. Happy you're
Thank you,
doing
guys.
well. Thanks for the time today.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure we'll be in touch. I'll be buying a hat from you tomorrow when your website goes live.
Sounds good, guys.
Too.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all.
Yeah, man. Have a good
See
one.
you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bye.
Dude, I didn't realize Austin was that funny.
He's awesome, man. He's a character.
Like I know he was a stand-up guy, dude. I did not know he was that.
Yeah.
He can. That's a funny dude, man. I'm
He's
glad he's
awesome,
doing
dude.
well.
A couple
Um,
times I've met him, I've always wanted him to come on the podcast. I thought I knew we'd have some
yeah,
fun with it.
yeah. Oh, dude, he's good. We can probably get him back on too. Yeah, he'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be fun.
Absolutely.
Uh,
You guys haven't checked out his stuff on YouTube, go check it out. It's pretty cool. His
yeah,
production
man.
is amazing. The
Yeah.
videos look great.
Shout out Boats and Homers.
Yep.
All right, now we're on the back half here. We got the news. Rays dropped 3 or 4 to Baltimore. You got the quick hooks Sunday and Monday with Freddie Peralta and McClanahan. It's pen and chase baseball, man. Especially with Monday night 7-6 game. You know they come back, they come from behind. Baker's got to get 5 outs. That's what it is, man. We're down the home stretch. Baltimore's hot. Hunter,
Yeah.
what say you?
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously not ideal. Some positives, I think. The crowds all weekend were awesome. Saturday I was there. The whole upper deck was filled. That was super cool. It was pretty electric in there the whole time. And then the other bright side to it is we dropped 3 or 4 to Baltimore, and you look at us in the standings, and I think we lost a total of a half game. We're still 6 games up, so it's gonna happen in baseball in the middle of the summer in August. So
Yep.
not quite time to put the panic button up just yet. We'll be
Right.
all right.
I mean that segments us into the next thing, dude. We are on magic number watch already. So we're at, as it stands right now. What are we? We got August 18th at 7 p.m. 33 for the division with 37 to go. So the way, I don't know if some of our listeners know how magic numbers work. Every time the Rays win one, and in this case, the Yankees are in second place. Anytime the Rays win one and the Yankees lose one, that's one number that goes down. So we're at 33 right now. Once we hit zero, the guys pop champagne. So hope we're still going for the division. I don't know about you. I'm greedy. I want the buy. So, but yeah, man. I mean,
Oh, I mean, yeah, dude, we've kind of put ourselves in the position right now to where if we don't win the division, it's a failure
yeah, yeah. That's a collapse.
at this
Pretty
point.
much. Knock on wood. But
You would like
yeah,
to think
man.
500 baseball from here on out gets it done.
You would think. I mean,
You would
I don't want
think.
to jinx
You
it. Like the
never
Yankees
know,
are
though.
Yankees
Yeah.
are 28th in they're 28th in batting average. Like non-judge the non-judge Yankees are they're futile. I'll say it. It
Hmm.
like the same team, man. Like I was watching them here
Yeah.
and there this weekend when they were playing Toronto, just because we're playing Toronto next, and I don't know, man. It's
Uh,
Jazz isn't himself. Bellinger's hurt.
Bellinger, Stanton,
Yeah, they got
Judge.
Rodon
It's
back
just,
tonight. They're playing Baltimore. So hopefully the O's can help us out. Uh,
yeah, they better.
yeah, yeah.
After that shit show they just did to us.
Sunday was awful. But,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
All
Hey,
the games were brutal, man.
yeah, man. Yeah, you never
The
know.
game on
Turn the
Saturday in
page.
extra innings.
Yeah,
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 turn the page. It is what it
yeah.
is.
I went Friday night. They put up three. I almost tied. I was like, wait a minute. 'Cause once they got Cano in, they started scoring run. Hit after hit. Really, really good at bats at the end. I was like, man, if they could just, if Roycroft just could have just gave up one less homer, we'd be tied right now. But it's baseball, you know. But
Yeah, they
yeah,
gotta they gotta finish the month strong. I mean,
yeah,
if you take a peek at
yeah,
that September schedule, it's no breeze. So,
it is a
you know, these
gauntlet.
are these are the games we got to be winning right now, especially against Baltimore and Toronto, especially against Toronto here this week, because then we're going right back up to Baltimore this weekend.
Yeah, it ain't. I don't want to say it ain't looking pretty, but here you go. If these are your nail biter games.
Hmm.
Here we go. It wouldn't be a Rays pod without stadium news, right? So,
Wouldn't be
uh,
a Trop Talk pod.
it would be right. It wouldn't be a Trop Talk pod without some stuff, some sort of stadium news. We got the Rays selected ICOM Hunt as the new stadium contractor. Same company that built the Trop. They just renamed the company. And then we got city and county votes next week. Happy birthday to us. Hopefully we get both passed and we get some shovels.
Ken Hagen said 85% chance.
I trust. Yeah, listen, Ken's a baseball man. I trust him. He's been. He's been
This
on it this whole
baseball
time.
man with a rocky past when it comes to this, though.
This is true. This is since the new ownership group has got in, he's kind of been spot
This is
on.
true. This is true.
Yeah,
Yep.
since the new ownership groups got in, and that's financing. The company that the Rays selected, they built Benchmark International where the Lightning play. They built Raymond James, and they've built some other facilities across the country. They built Mercedes Benz in Atlanta, SoFi in LA, and then they're doing the new stadiums for the Jaguars and Titans. So they've got history as far as meeting deadlines. They fixed the trop. That's another caveat for this company as well. And they got experience with clear roofs, as we've seen from the renderings for the new building, um, across from Ray J. So fingers crossed, man. We've been this
Yeah.
is it's been a long, long road. So
Long time coming. It's crazy to think we're almost there, but yeah, they hired the best of the best to do it. So
yeah,
selected, I should say.
yeah. Hey, yeah, they got the contract now. They got to work that out, and so as far as the financing, as far as who's paying for it, City of Tampa and Hillsborough County, they're on the hook for about 960 million altogether, and the Rays are funding the rest with the cost overruns as well. So it on paper it
And the
looks
rest of the
good,
development.
yeah, and the rest of the development. So
We'll see.
it's I'm not
Is
used to
Bill
the way
Carlson a man of his word?
yeah, man.
We're gonna
We'll
find out.
we'll see. I don't like it. My hands are getting sweaty now thinking about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Crazy to think this might be
It's
over
so
here
long.
in the next 2 weeks,
Right. God, I
one
hope
way or
so.
another.
Hopefully by Labor Day, they're putting shovels in the ground and we're good.
Yep.
Um, Grady Emerson got promoted to low A. He's going to be in Charleston, so he's flying through the system already.
Yep. It's
They
awesome.
gave him the uniform number of 21. I don't know if our aficionados out there want to get a Grady Charleston River Dogs jersey, but
We got a
Toppin
21
tweeted he's
in the
wearing number 21.
we
He
got a
said he
21
wants
in
to
the
be in
Rays
the
right
big
now.
leagues in 2 years. What'd you say?
And we got a 21 in the Rays right now. Is
DeLuca.
DeLuca 21?
hmm
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
hmm That's what they gave him in low A. I don't know what numbers they got retired, but yeah, man, he said he wants to be in the big leagues in 2 years. That's what he said. So it's a,
Please
it's
do.
a good look. Yeah, it's a good look now. Apparently he's been tearing up the bridge league. Shout out Ethan with running with the ops. He's been posting all the videos from the bridge league and the complex league as far as all of our everything out of Port Charlotte. He's down there, so he gets all the videos of the prospects and stuff like that, which have been really, really good. But yeah, man, Grady looks good. He's hitting the ball hard. He's running around. It's almost exactly what his MO was coming out of the draft. So
Yep. Cool.
man,
Keep it up, man. I'm
yeah, man,
pumped.
yeah. We need a shortstop eventually.
Yes,
We
we
got we
do.
got a catcher. Like,
Yeah, we solved that problem.
yeah, as long as the Rays are good up the middle, I'm fine. That's normally when we're our
Hmm.
best. So,
And speaking up the middle, Griffin Jacks was seen on the field today throwing some live BP to none other than Gavin Lux and Jake
Gavin,
Fraley. Interesting.
it's
We'll
like
ask
it's like
you, Trop
yeah,
Talk
man.
listeners, is Gavin Lux going to return this year? Leave a comment.
If he does, like if
Uh,
I don't even know who goes down. We'll worry about that when we get there. We'll worry
yeah,
about that when
yeah,
we get there.
exactly.
We don't know if he's going to have a setback or whatever.
I don't
Knock
know
on
who's
wood.
going to go down right now if Jake Fraley comes back. You really going to send Mesa down?
He just got hit by pitches. I'm watching this now. Oh boy. Um,
Hurt? Great.
got hit on the foot. Nothing too
Okay.
crazy.
Well, there's the answer to that question.
Nothing too, nothing too crazy. Look, drop top. We good. We're recording this as we're watching a game. That's how dedicated we are to y'all. This is for you.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, through live BP. Apparently, Kevin Cash, according to Mark Topkin, he said he threw all of his pitches, and he will be on a rehab start in Durham on Sunday.
Let's
Uh,
go.
we might get some Manny Rodriguez news soon. He threw back to back days this week. He threw back to back days this week, and he's up to 99. So he's looking nasty in Durham. So that could
Yeah,
be another. That could be another high leverage arm coming. We need
very
him.
soon.
September looks rough as far
Also
as the
saw
opponents
that
concerned.
USADA's throwing up to 120 feet right now.
Uh oh.
Yeah,
Oh, here come the
interesting.
horses.
Mm-mm.
Here come the horses. Man, um, Hunter, you got anything else before I give out the last news?
No, man. Let's hear it.
You got it. So from what, of course, friend of the program, Rays fan Geo, he tweeted out right before game time today. If you remember the story of Brett Phillips homering for a girl that was battling cancer, Chloe Grimes, she has officially been ruled cancer free. So shout out to Chloe. Shout out to Chloe.
Incredible.
She is, from what I know, from what Rays Van Geo has told us. This is what he's told us. Uh, she is she is cancer free. So that is a huge
Awesome.
blessing in and of itself. I know Brett. I know Brett has a heavy heart with her. They have a really good friendship and connection. So I want to give her a shout out, man. That's especially with me and my mom battling, and she got through it. That touches me. So, yeah, man, glad to see she's thriving, and now she's cancer free, man. She
Yeah.
beat it. So,
Good to see some
yeah,
happiness in this world. Love it.
yeah. Just wanted to give her a shout out. Hopefully, I know Brett will take care of her, but
Yeah.
yeah, man,
So
that's
cool.
yeah. And happy birthday to both of us, man. We got birthdays this
Oh
weekend,
yeah. I guess this
so
will be the last episode before that. Yeah. Big
yeah,
weekend.
yeah, man.
Happy
Hopefully,
birthday,
yeah.
brother.
Hopefully, we have happy birthday, man. So we got
Yeah.
some birthday content coming. We got
Mm-hmm.
some stuff that we've discussed. We'll make some content with it. We're giving each other
Yeah.
some gifts. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, man. Well, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, man. You too. Thank you
Yeah,
again to
man.
Austin Meadows for coming on. Super
Yes.
cool.
Huge thank you
Uh,
to Austin.
Getting to catching up with him. That was cool. You guys leave a like for Austin. Go follow Boats and Homers. Check him out. And leave us a comment.
Yeah, leave us a comment, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great weekend. I know we got
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore.
Yep.
Breathe. We got magic
It'll all be
numbers.
okay.
Yeah, it will all be okay. We got magic numbers. We're still fending off the Yankees and Red Sox. Even at dude, they won 27 of 31, and they're still far back in the standings. AL, as crazy as the AL wild card is, Rays fans can kind of breathe and just look down at everybody just
Yep.
everybody fighting amongst themselves. We're all right now. Knock on wood. So
Deep breath. It's
deep
baseball.
breath. Right,
Enjoy
right.
it.
Yeah, man. Well, all right. We will see y'all next week,
Yep.
and we'll roll from there, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a good weekend. Peace.
See you guys.